Let's give our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Stone. Shalom to all the true worshippers. This is the brother Ahmad from the GMS Jamaica Kingston camp, back with another few minutes of truth. The truth is, trusting in governments is going to be your downfall. Trusting in governments is going to be your downfall, yo. You know? And what I mean by this is if you are observing and if you have been listening to the true worshippers, the watchers, the hopeful elect, the men that are out there on the highways and byways, prophesying the coming of the Heavenly Father and declaring His name and declaring and warning about what the mark of the beast is. You know, if you have been listening to us, you see me, and if you have been observing what has been happening, you know, doing your research, your due diligence, then you will have seen for your own self and be convinced in your own mind that all the elites of this world that rule these governments, seeing, and trying to push this new and one world order system through digital infrastructures. They calling it a technocracy, calling it technocracy. Then you will have seen and you will be convinced in your own mind that this world is failing. This world is going down. This world is leading you into sure destruction, yo. Alright? This world, not only are they trying to give everybody the mark, you see me, which is the RFID microchip, but they are also trying to murder almost everyone on earth. See, they're trying to get the population down to 500 million. We are at 8 point something billion, yo. Do you have any idea? Well, I guess you do. I just told you the numbers, so. But do you have any idea what kind of mind can think of murdering that many people unjustly? Can you think? And that's the mind. If you have and you know the answer, I'll give it to you. If you didn't, the answer is the so-called white man is the only one with that type of mind. He's the wicked of this world. He's the true biblical Edomites. All right? And he's the one that rules this earth. The earth has been given into the hands of the wicked. Then when you go to that's what Job 9 and 24. And when you go to Malachi, you see me, 4 and 1, it will tell you that Edom is the border of wickedness, yo. See? And they rule the earth. They're doing nothing but destroying the earth, yo. They have just created something. Well, not just, but they have created something called smart dust. And even though I'll get on that in another topic, but smart dust, where it's nanoparticles in dust form, at the size of sand grains, the same size of sand grains that they are capable of releasing to the population, and they claim it. They have patented it under the guise of medical intervention, yo. It's a medical intervention, a remote medical device, just to check on people, they can tell your heart rate, all type of bullshit. What else can they do? What has the white man ever made that was not weaponized, yo? All right? This is Ezekiel 29 and 6. It says, and all the inhabitants of Egypt shall know that I am the Lord. All right. You know, this world is, especially America, is Mystery Babylon the Great. It's it's Sodom and Gomorrah, and it's spiritually Egypt, yo. All right, it's spiritually Egypt. It has the practices. They have you worshiping gods that derive from Egypt, unawares to you indirectly. You see me? So this place is spiritually Egypt, yo. So it says, because they have been a staff of reed to the house of Israel. See? Now a staff is something that supports you. And you would think that it is supporting you, yo. See? It's keeping you balanced. That's why I say a staff of reed. It's something that's supposed to support and balance you out, yo. Make sure you're all right. All right? But it's not. It's all a facade, all a trick. All right? Verse 7, when they took hold of thee by thy hand, thou didst break and rend all their shoulders, and when they leaned upon thee, thou breakest. See, so it's not supporting you, yo. You see me? And madest all their loins to be at a stand. And when you go to Isaiah 35 and 6, I think. Just give me a sec. It tell you that they will be like a broken reed. Isaiah 36. Start at 6. Excuse me. You know, we're going to start at 5. It says, I say, sayest thou, but they are but vain words. I have counsel and strength for war. Now, whom dost thou trust, that thou rebellest against me? And them trust in Egypt's philosophies, yo. Them trust in the white man's machines, the white man's devices that are of mechanical origin, and devices that are of counsels, plans. You see me? Verse 6, lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed. So what? Egypt is just a broken place, a place waiting to fall. Yeah, it's collapsing. All right now they're saying we're in a mega recession. So it's like a recession that has a recession, yo. I forgot the term for it, yo. It escapes me right now. But gold has gone up 50% for the first time in history. Gold has gone up 50%, yo. You see me? Half of that 50 has gone up, I think, only in like the past few years. See, inflation on high. There are talks that food prices are gonna raise, yo. See, this calculated and strategy that they deemed a mistake of America going to war with Iran, America and Israeli going to war with Iran, that they said, oh, it's a mistake, and they make it look like Trump's the dumbest motherfucker ever on planet Earth, that has gotten gas prices risen, you see me, by about $4 a barrel, or should I say by almost 40%. These calculated, deliberate things that they are doing, yo, is sending the world into chaos, yo. These people know exactly what they are doing, and nothing is a mistake. The world is a stage, and these are the governments. That you trust in. You trust in the system, and the system is playing you, yo. Right? Thou trustest in the staff of a broken reed. You see me? On Egypt, where them are set it up for it to collapse. They're deliberately making it collapse through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All these plans ultimately come from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You see me? The Heavenly Father are going to use all them own words, counsels to judge them, yo. They think it's their plan and they're going to come out unscathed or come out on top. But they are going to be beneath our foot, our heels at the end of this, yo. In ways, it says on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand, see, and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him. To all that trust in him. See? So I Lord don't for trust in him. But if thou say to me, Israel, we trust in the Lord our God, is not he. Yeah, we should have, if we are declare, so we trust the Lord. We don't feel trust in these bunch of battiments, yo. You see me? Let's get Jeremiah. Jeremiah 17 verse 5 says, thus saith the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from the Lord, yo. You see me? Cursed be you all, destruction to you all, woe be unto you all, man. Woe be unto you all. Lamentations 4 and 17 is a good one as well. It says, as for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help. Excuse me there. I feel like I want to sneeze. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. See? So all these people that trust in these princes, you see, of the earth, we have promised them, we have make vain promises. We have promised to help them, promised to take the poor out of poverty or out of poor, you know, if we do this with the middle class. And what have they been doing, man? What have they been doing for you? You know? The one man said he's running or he's the peace president, yo. He's literally started a war that has sent rippled effects throughout every economy on earth, to the fact that governments have to be talking about and possibly preparing, if they can, for famine, yo. Psalms, let's jump to Psalms. Get to Psalms 118. Verse 8 says, it is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man. It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in princes. It doesn't get much more clearer than that, yo. See? Isaiah, I'll go back to Isaiah 30. I'll finish it off with this. It says, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. That's what y'all are doing, yo. Y'all trust in this world, yo. This wicked society, these wicked governments. And you don't even know the plans that they have for you, even though we are telling you. These people are, it's a Epstein world, yo. It's a freaking Epstein world where we're living in, yo. It's fucking disgusting, yo. Look at the freaking Epstein files. The people literally say if they were to prosecute everyone in those files, the whole system would fucking collapse. And you people trust in this shit, talking about preliminaries, vote for voters or voting preliminaries. That's the shit y'all are worried about. And you're living in an Epstein world where McDonald's is feeding you human meat, passing it off as beef. I came across a video that you know, I'm not even gonna get into that in this video, but it has to do with y'all people consuming human meat unawares because y'all are led by your belly, yo, by greed and gluttony, yo, because y'all refuse to see the truth and y'all trust because y'all are eating human meat simply because y'all trust in this world, in this society, these governments, yo. These Epsteins, yo. Y'all think Epstein was one person, man. Epstein is one in a million, yo. No, that make it sound special. Sorry, that's not. I'm trying to say Epstein is one of many. Let me keep it simple, yo. Epstein is one of many, yo. Epstein is just a what do you call it? One of the links in the chain of their system and network of child slavery, child sex trafficking, and their whole cannibalistic or cannibalism lifestyle that they live. That shit's normal for them, yo. It's many of them. Anyways, first, let's finish this up. Because you gotta get a judgment, yo. It says, for his, what is it? Yes, it says Egypt will gonna be a confusion. I said for his princes were at Zone and his ambassadors came to Hanes. They were all ashamed of a people that could not profit them, nor be an help nor profit, but a shame and a reproach. Basically, y'all are gonna be destroyed for following these people, yo, wholeheartedly. Y'all are gonna be destroyed, So, yeah, point have been made. I'm gonna leave it right there. Hope this one was edifying. Let's give all praises again to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kakadash. Shalom to all the true worshippers.